Welcome to the Well Done Podcast. We've got another great episode for you today, but first, let's introduce our hosts. I am Red Stash.
And I am Judge, the Fudge Magister.
I am Rock, the most explosive hunter in the world. Or at least I like to think so.
Are you the most explosive? I mean, what about our guest here?
Oh, that's right! The man with the plan. Why don't we introduce yourself right there, buddy?
I'm YoJimbo, the second most explosive hunter.
Okay, so I guess that means Rock is the most explosive.
I'll go ahead and let him take credit for that, sure.
All right. Just let him believe what he wants to believe. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Though it's worth noting that only one of you is using a weapon that will explode things.
Yay! I know. I'm slacking. I failed you all!
Dance you're doing there, Jimbo. You've earned it. Alright, well, let's get off on some quests and ask some questions.
I don't get it.
Are you sure you don't get it? I worked really hard on that one.
Oh.
I saw where you were going there.
I hope you saw where I was going there. I go there every time.
So, what quests will we be doing?
Jimbo told us that he's not the hugest fan of Devil Joe, so we're doing Savage Joe first.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's just how things should be.
As usual.
You're in good company with Everly, so there's that.
Don't forget your Knowberries, gang.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Alright. It is ready.
My body is ready.
Oh.
My body is ready.
Okay.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Freaking, oh, that thing is so good.
Alright. Let's get going.
Yeah.
So, our first person from whom we have questions is a friend of the show, DeadeyeDave.
Oh, yeah.
Deadeye. Hi, Deadeye. How you doing?
He's not actually here with us, Judge. He can't tell you how he's doing.
Oh,
I know, it's sad for all of us, but sometimes that's just how it is.
Thanks, Bomber.
Alright. His first, not actually a question, is introduce yourself and tell us a little about yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I am YoJimbo. I like to blow stuff up. I like bunnies and bombs.
Then why are we not fighting Lagombi?
Because
it's because we wanted to do something you
kill them.
didn't like.
You're not allowed.
I'm not allowed to kill Lagombis, but I still need a gold large one.
Too bad.
Not today, Red Stash. Not today. Oh my gosh, I am so rust. I'm so sorry, people. I'm going the long way. I suck.
Way to get lost there, Rock.
Typical.
And you're not even going to be here for Joe's nap time.
Oh! Oh, man. Gee, oh, wow.
So, you're Jimbo, you like bunnies.
He is a pretty explosive guy.
Alright.
I give my gunpowder thumbs up of approval.
Question number 2 from Dave. How did you get into Monster Hunter?
My roommate, whom you may recognize as Giraffe on Unity, he's been playing Monster Hunter for ages, and has been trying to get me into it, and I just couldn't do it, because the only thing we had really to play was Portable Third, and it was just a crappy language crack on the PSP, and so the tutorial was still all in Japanese. And so I couldn't really understand what was going on, and it really made it difficult to get into it. But then Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate came out on the 3DS, And so I had just gotten a 3DS for Pokemon.
Pokemon.
It's a good game to get it for.
I think it was white, the one with the lightning guy on the front. Anyway,
Okay, I need to ask. Did you catch them all?
I didn't.
Oh,
I
It's
caught
okay,
most of
because
them.
I did.
Red, you're not the guest. He is.
I know,
We have
I'm
to
just
feel
saying,
his
you know.
pain. We have
Nah,
to
it's
feel-
okay that he didn't catch them all because I did. I'm picking up his slack.
Okay, that works. That works. Oh
So,
gosh.
So he was playing it on his Wii U at the time, and I decided to get it on 3DS to see if I liked it, and then I did. So I went out and bought a Wii U and another copy of Monster Hunter. To play it.
And then you joined us on Well Done Wednesdays. And the
Mhm.
rest is history.
Boom.
Well, no, that wouldn't be history. He's on the show now.
I know, it's history leading up to this very moment.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Awesome.
All right, question number 3 from Dave. Tell us about your time in previous Monster Hunter games, if any. And it sounds like you already did.
Yeah, I didn't play any previous ones apart from like 2 hours on Portable Third, not understanding what was going on.
Oh, languages.
Okay.
You're a tricky barrier sometimes. Oh.
Dave's next question. What is your favorite monster?
To fight or thematically, do you think?
Why not both?
I think my favorite monster to fight, Morales.
Oh, he is
Like-
pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I like fighting Morales. He's big and flamey.
Excellent.
Those are two things that he is.
And thematically, my favorite monster is Lagombi, for obvious reasons.
Oh yeah, that bunny right there.
You know,
What about in terms of looks?
That funny.
Abyssal Lagiacrus is really cool looking.
Man
That,
after my own heart.
That bioluminescence is really cool.
Yeah, it's just a shame when you kill him and he stops glowing. You got Devil Jode.
Curse you, Devil Joe. Don't do that to our guest. We were asking him a question.
Yeah, that's like an honor only reserved for great baggies.
Yeah.
And another guest.
Uh,
He's not gonna let. Yeah. No. Sorry, Dave. Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, that just made it worse right now. I'll just shut up.
all right. Final question from Sir Dave. Do you play any other Capcom games?
Isn't Dragon's Dogma a Capcom game?
It sure is.
Yep.
It is.
I played the shit out of that game.
Same here. It was my first PS3 game I got a platinum trophy on.
Nice.
Wow, man.
It's my favorite game too, for taking pictures.
It's a very pretty game.
Yeah.
I have it on the 360. And
I have it on the PS3.
got a lot of time into that one. Oops.
Sorry.
That's cool.
So I feel like the next monster we fight, we should, as soon as we encounter it, just shout out "'Tis weak to" whatever it's weak to.
Wolves hunt in packs.
It's true.
What a large tree.
Whoa! He got me there.
Watch out, Rizen!
What a large Devil Joe.
Yeah.
Ah! Bullfango! Really?
All right. Well, that's all we have from Dave. So
Yeah, Dave.
next
That
up,
Deadeye.
yep, he's some Deadeye.
Oh, man.
Next up, we have Imaclubyou Bandit, the Outlaw Marauder.
Imaclubyou!
Ooh.
So, his first question. Answer this honestly, please. Who's the better bomber, Rock or you?
Oh, yeah! Ah! just got nuked.
Considering he just got dragon breathed, although I just did a moment ago. I don't know. We have completely different styles.
Let me show ya!
I think this episode will just speak for itself on that question.
Owie.
Owie isn't good.
Oh my.
All right.
Bad day.
Next
Oh, no,
question
no.
from Bandit. When you're drunk, how drunk do you think you are?
No!
Son of a biscuit.
Quit hurting our guests!
This devil. Okay, I usually use a bow against Devil Joe.
Nah, I'm slacking you out. I'm not life partnering for the life. Huh?
It doesn't take very much alcohol to get me drunk. So I think when I'm drunk, I think I'm drunker than I am,
Oh.
which is probably in contrast to most people.
I'm drunk, therefore I am.
I believe that.
Me too. I've played with them before.
Oh, man.
Alrighty. Next question from Bandit. He says that he's going to be maining Bowser in Smash Bros. 4. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I think Bowser's a pretty cool guy. He weighs a lot and doesn't afraid of anything.
I find it pretty interesting that they're making Rosalina weigh the same amount as Bowser.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Oh my.
She's
That's-
the first female heavyweight.
That's kind of rude.
Then she should lay off the donuts.
Fat princess, anyone? Ah!
I think it's because of the Luma.
Yep.
Okay, so is he like... I mean, stars are really dense, so...
Yeah, plus it's a fat little Luma.
Oh gosh, what have I done?
How can I not block that? It's ridiculous.
How can I... Oh,
Oh god, what are...
dead.
I
Whoa!
I very nearly failed this for us.
Shields, they are useful.
Not this one,
Oh,
apparently.
yeah. Hold up.
Hey, you
Um,
don't have that guard up, you're not gonna get that whole blocking of thing words.
You can block the regular guys.
Well, this guy's just too badass for that.
Yes, so. And he's just dragon breathing all day. What the hell?
Yeah. I'd ask
He's-
him what he ate, but I've fed him like 4 meats already. Okay. Last request here from Bandit, and I have to say request, not question, because really that's what this one is. Sing a song. Oh, anyone got tranks?
I don't.
No.
I never bring train.
All right, time to murder him.
I don't capture. As a point.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to for this guy because black blood is a thing.
Instead, I like to run into dragon breath constantly.
All right, well, what about singing songs?
God, no! What the hell?
Sing a song about your failure.
I suck.
That's not a song.
I can't sing on the spot. I'm sorry.
Oh. So you're just going to let Bandit down?
Yep. Gonna have to.
Sorry, Bandit.
You gotta get me wasted before I'll sing.
Okay, well, no time like the present. All right, well, that's all we've got from Bandit.
Yeah, if I could give my horrible Godfather little thing. Well, not the Godfather. I think it was the Goodfellas. When the guy just gets murked because we lost. I can't sing for nothing. There we go. Is that what you're looking for, Bandit? You
Somebody
got it.
sang at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So,
All right.
what are we
I'm
going to
sorry.
hunt next? And we're back, and we're going to be doing a quest that Jimbo here is not too fond of, but hey, it's got a monster I don't like to go with the thing that we just did a monster he doesn't like, so there's that.
But at what cost? Right?
At the cost of good
Innocent little bunnies.
things. Well, they're not little, and they're not exactly innocent.
They're sweet. Leave them alone.
I mean, if you want, I could let them attack first.
Yeah.
Or you could try and defend them from me by, like, bombing me away from them. I mean, that's a thing.
I mean, self-defense is justified, I suppose.
Yeah. All right, so the next
I'm going to
person...
give them a fighting chance. So I'm just going to place the bombs, and if they belly fold into them, then, you know, that's them. They can avoid the bombs.
Okay. Well, the next person from whom we have questions is Rizen.
Woo!
His first question, Yo?
Jimbo!
Good answer, I guess. All right, off we go on this quest. His next question, what is your favorite color?
Green.
Okay.
No, blue. Sorry.
Oh, gotta complete that reference. So, what is your actual favorite color? Because
Green.
it only became a reference because of how I said the question. So, yes, green is a color.
It is. I think it's the really bright green is my favorite.
Okay, so
great.
not Devil Joe.
Yeah. Which is
The
great
green
because
of
that's
a
the color
full
my
health
outfit
bar.
is.
Yeah,
Guess who didn't cook? This guy.
nice. So, yeah, your favorite color is like the green of a full health bar?
A little brighter than that.
Oh,
Slagtoth hood. Or
Okay.
Kuropeko feather.
all right. Next question from him. What are your favorite weapons?
Bombs.
All right.
Good answer.
I also I really like sword and shield and heavy bowgun.
Heavy bowgun.
And among those, which is your favorite of the weapons available? Like, which sword and shield? Which heavy bowgun?
Destruction Demolisher will be the sword and shield winner. I think it's got plenty of raw damage to be fun, and it's the only slime one. So yay! And for heavy bowgun,
if you like slime, you're gonna have such a great time in Monster Hunter 4.
cool. For heavy bowgun, I would have to say either Eclipse Gambit, which I think is one of the better limiter removal heavy bowguns, or Empress Garden, which has enough slots to give you an extra damage skill if you want it. Maybe.
Nice.
And it's also pink, which is awesome.
Okay, and last question from Rizen. What are your favorite armor skills?
Excellent.
Speed setup. I also like wide range 1. I wish wide range 2 was easier to get. It's a shame. 20 points is kind of an investment.
Yeah.
Let's see. Rocksteady
Hee
and Bombardier.
And how do you feel about those monsters where Rocksteady actually ends up getting you hit more?
I avoid them. Or I avoid
Wow.
using a skill against them. At least. I'll use earplugs or something instead.
Oh. Oh gosh.
Okay. So that's all we have from Rizen. And before we move on, how do you feel about those people who think that speed setup is just not a good skill?
I don't know. I can see how you don't realize how much it gets you. It's like the people who prefer other things than speed sharpening, where, yeah, speed sharpening is a huge gain in time if you are sharpening while the monster's on the field with you. But, like, you could make the argument, oh, well, you just run away and then sharpen, or don't sharpen until the monster leaves. But, like, I don't know. I like being able to set a trap and 2 bombs within the space of time that it would take somebody just to set up a trap.
Yeah, also you can just drop bombs lightning fast here and there.
Yeah, it is.
Especially with a sword and shield. 'Cause you can do a jump and then drop a bomb.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Oh.
Alright, so next up we have Moose.
Moose!
The moose on the loose.
One of my favorite names among Unity people.
Yeah, because it's just Moose.
Yeah. Exactly.
Alright, well, first question from Moose. Which monster would you most like to use for transportation purposes? Please choose a land-only option and a monster for air transport.
I would ride on a Lagombi, because they do the belly slide, and it's awesome.
Right, and what about air transport?
Air transport? Probably... I don't know, regular Rathian.
Ah, interesting choice.
She's,
Given that she spends most of her time on the ground.
But she can fly.
Yeah, she can.
And I think because of how weak they are, they'd be easy to tame, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Ah.
Plus, I mean, those Wraths are the Cadillacs of the Monster Hunter world.
Oh, yeah. There's actually a Skyrim mod for PC where if you combine it with the Ride a Dragon mod, you can ride around on a Rathian or a Rathalos.
Oh, got
Sounds
it.
like a thing.
Sounds
In
fun.
Monster Hunter 4, you can ride around on a Rathian and a Rathalos.
For transportation purposes?
Not
or
for
as an
that,
attack?
no. Just the rodeo.
Oh, God. I'm gonna die.
Yeehaw.
How embarrassing it would be to die against Lagombi.
Yeah,
I'm
especially
sorry.
after going over how you like him.
I know
It's
it.
like,
It's like
you like
people
him
that
because
like...
he's all cute and whatnot, and then he murders you.
Hello, there.
I mean, they're wild animals. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
It's like Steve Irwin would say, you know? You gotta be careful, because they're all wild
To
animals.
quote Gray Fox in Metal Gear Solid, a cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal, which I guess cornered rabbit is more dangerous than a not cornered rabbit.
Yeah, yo.
Especially giant, monstrous rabbits.
Yeah, bear rabbits.
Barabbas.
Koala rabbit. Koala
Way out
penguin rabbit thing, whatever.
Yeah.
They're weird. Monsters
Yeah.
are weird.
I'm not the only one who sees their face and thinks koala.
I
They're big
always thought
noses,
they were
man.
koala.
I know, right?
No.
Also, they're fat booties.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
All right.
God, booty booty.
Next question from Moose. How many preschoolers could you take at once in a fight before they eventually overpowered you?
Not very many. I play video games every day, let's be honest.
Plus, I mean, those things are like piranhas when they start swarming.
I know, right? And you don't want to hit them. Prison's
I-
bad.
That is a thing to think about, I guess. All right, next question from Moose. Would you rather massage your dad's butt for 5 minutes or take 5 toddlers camping for one night?
What a weird... What?
Yeah.
Sounds like
I
something
mean, I guess
would
the
ask.
toddlers, you got to deal with all the screaming.
Yeah, but I don't... That's a really tough...
Tough cookie.
I don't know how to... I got you.
I don't know how to answer that.
I don't know. That sounds like a tough call. I don't really like my dad, though, so I guess that's a little...
So I guess it's between doing a nice thing for a guy you don't like or hanging out with 5 toddlers.
Yeah, I'd
And
probably
also,
just...
I mean, you might, if you're taking 5 toddlers camping for a night, some people might think that's a bit suspicious.
Yeah, that's certainly something to consider.
Here's what you do. You put itching powder in your hands, and then when you pat that booty, then the booty gets itchy.
But then your hands get itchy.
You can wash it.
Wear gloves. Wear gloves.
Oh, yeah, there you
Oh
go.
yeah,
there
nothing
you go.
says you can't wear gloves for that.
Oh no. Oh no. Must save the judge.
I think he's fine. He's fine.
Yep,
Right
he
when he
escaped.
I don't know. I was in Boy Scouts, so it probably wouldn't be that difficult to do the camping trip, honestly.
Okay.
What if it's at Camp Crystal Lake? No, I'm just kidding. Oh,
Why?
So, next question.
What, Brachydios?
Oh, hey, Bracky.
Hello, friend.
I love Bracky.
You want to take a break from the bunnies and
Yeah,
fight
I'm totally down to fight this Bracky.
a little free hunt action?
Bracky's like the greatest. Love him.
Good thing I had Game Changer on.
Good thing.
Alright, next question from Moose. What's the most tacos you've eaten in one sitting or standing?
Or standing. Oh man, they at Taco Bell they have a deal where you get, I think it's like a dozen tacos for $10.
Yeah, some of my friends and I have taken advantage of that before.
Oh man, and I've eaten a dozen tacos for $10 before.
Well, that's, yeah. Was it a sitting or a standing?
It started as a sitting.
Gom-Goms went into a trap. Gotta murder it.
It was a lot of tacos, and it's a choice I regret making.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
I don't think anybody ever needs to eat that many tacos.
Especially not from Taco Bell.
No.
Oh man, we had dinner once and my mom just like took a mistake of leaving like food unattended. And of course, here I come along. Oh, great.
Oh, poor Gom-Goms is limping away. Let's focus on Bracky so as not to make the thing suffer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, ate like 10 of them.
I'm gonna tag him for science.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tag him, release him into the wild. Sounds good. Now, if we brought traps and tranks, then we could call it catch and release, and we could capture the zombies, but then we'd be capturing monsters in a Mega Potion quest.
Yeah, that would be kind of silly.
There's a thread about that on the forums, you know.
I know. I was participating in it.
Yeah, I know.
I should participate in it.
Oh man.
Alright, next question and final question from Moose. Do you have a truck, and can I borrow it in like 15 minutes to pick up a piece of furniture?
I don't have a truck, but if I did, you can rest assured that I would allow you to borrow it, Moose.
And I'd like to point out that this question was posted on June 23rd, so the 15 minutes are already well past.
Maybe it was a bad choice to ask that question on
Yeah.
a thread like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Would you go mudding in a truck if you had one?
Mudding? Never been mudding. It
I really
sounds...
wanna try that. I don't want to paint it up. I just want to drive a truck for all that much.
I wouldn't want to wash the truck afterward.
Yeah, that... Turns out when you go mudding, the vehicle gets muddy.
Whoa. What do you mean?
It's like, when you're driving around in the mud, some of the mud gets on the vehicle.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
no,
it's,
nah, dude, you're supposed
it's like
to
a
use
really weird
pad.
phenomena.
Is the mud
How is it
magnetic or
allowed?
something?
I don't know, man. I think science is still out on that.
Okay,
They're
because
like, they know mud is involved somehow, but how it gets from the ground to the vehicle is just like, it's anyone's guess, but it
That's
happens
odd.
every time.
so it's like the tides. We're not quite sure how it works yet.
Oh, no, we're sure how the tides work.
What do you...
Someone should tell those scientists to use the proper term.
The tides, it's pretty simple to explain. It's the moon's gravitational pull on the ocean. It basically deforms the water around the Earth so that it kind of bulges out towards the moon, and
So
that
you're
results in
saying-
high tide.
You're saying that mud clings to cars because of gravity?
That's possible.
Yeah, that's a
We don't know,
possibility.
but I mean, it's a mystery.
Huh.
The
One
red
that may never be
statue.
solved.
The more you know.
Do-do-do.
Alrighty. So that's
Time
all
for-
we have from Moose and Rock, I guess.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
So next up, we have Crossbreed Priscilla, also known as Shayla.
Hello.
Oh my.
Her first question, do you even lift?
I tried once, and it didn't go well.
Well, at least you tried.
Yeah. It was just the bar. And I asked, how much does this bar weigh? And the guy said, about 45 pounds. And I went, oh. And then I'd never tried lifting again.
All right. Sounds like a thing. Next question from Shayla. What's the best class in Dragon's Crown?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's a fun PS3/PS Vita game. It's a classic belt floor beat 'em up, kind of in the same vein as River City Ransom or the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World game, but in a more fantasy setting. It's by Vanillaware, who do very stylized art, and it actually caught a lot of flack for its portrayal of women. But it's still a fun game.
Yeah.
Oh, spooky.
So since you know so much about it, why don't you tell me what the best class is?
They're all pretty good. My personal favorites are Dwarf, because it plays just like River City Ransom, because it can actually pick dudes up and throw them.
Oh, that's cool.
And Elf is also pretty fun, because archery is a thing. But yeah, Dwarf is just the coolest.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Throwing people.
Yeah,
Like,
you can get skills that make it so that when you throw people, a shockwave happens, and that does even more damage to things around them.
That's awesome.
Question is there a female dwarf?
Nope. Much like there's also not a male elf.
Aww.
Oh no.
My
Female
health
dwarves
is...
are hot.
Well, that really depends on what fantasy setting you're going for, because sometimes they're indistinguishable from the men. But I mean,
It's
if
the beards.
beards are your thing, they can have some pretty impressive braiding. Alright, next up from Shayla is... What's your favorite game besides Monster Hunter?
Right now or of all time, do you think?
Why not both?
Right now, I'm thoroughly enjoying Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, that is a good
as,
one.
are, as are a lot of people right now, I guess.
I platinumed it.
You
Feels
platinumed
good.
it?
Yeah, I got the platinum trophy. Feels good, man.
That's awesome. Ouch. Bracky, why are you so mean?
Will die.
Let me see. Of all time, other than Monster Hunter, I really enjoyed the Legacy of Kain series of games.
Oh, yeah, I got a friend who was way into those.
I feel like there's something missing in gaming with them having disappeared, basically.
Yeah. I haven't
Just
been
like-
years.
I was a big fan of Soul Reaver. It's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
where I started with it.
The way they did the voice acting in it, just like all completely professional Shakespearean actors, basically. Like frickin' half of them had been on Star Trek. And
Nice.
just this, this is a little puzzle game with really cool voice acting during a time when the majority of games had really terrible voice acting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely a thing that is true.
Oh man.
Bad
Definitely,
voice.
I recommend Soul Reaver. If anyone's thinking of trying it, go for that one. It's pretty cool.
Soul Reaver. I thought of the game but never played it.
Yeah, it was on PS1. You can probably get,
Mm.
I don't know if you can download it on the PSN or what, but
Yeah.
I think.
I played it on the Sega Dreamcast.
Oh my.
oh my.
Hey.
Speaking of Star Trek people,
Yep.
I've met a couple of Star Trek people.
that's awesome.
Will
Hey,
Wheaton is my personal hero.
Ooh.
Who is?
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
On Star Trek, he didn't have the greatest writers or role, but still, he's a champion for the geeks.
Wesley Crusher.
Yep.
What a great name that went to waste.
I know, right?
Crusher.
All right. And our final question from Shayla here. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm not even sure what that's supposed to mean.
It's probably a SpongeBob reference, is my guess.
Yeah, it is. It's
Something else I'm not terribly educated about, fortunately.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Yeah.
Mr. Krabs? I'm not gonna.
All right. Well, I guess you're not feeling it now.
I'm not.
Maybe I'll put a sound file or something.
I only brought 2 whetstones because I didn't expect this quest to take so long.
You would be ashamed of you.
Here you go.
I
I'm gonna
have
give you some
personally run out
whetstones,
of.
but only if you give me some sugar. Oh,
I
you
have
took
run
one,
out
yeah.
of things to increase my stamina, so I am now on a clock.
Alright, let's do this. Let's do this.
All right. So that's all we have from Shayla. Next up, we
Yeah.
have Kelbi.
What's that funny?
Eh,
But, Kelbi, just, I all the time
damn
at
it,
the
Fango.
Avatar. Oh, Fango.
All right. So Kelbi's first question: if you were a bomb, what kind of bomb would you be, and why?
Oh, I'd be a bounce bomb because you could fly.
Whee!
Bounce bomb or bounce bomb plus?
Either one works.
All right, because they do fly differently.
They do?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
one of them goes up at an angle while the other just goes straight up.
Which one goes up?
I think straight up is regular bounce bomb and angle is plus.
This one. Whee!
Oh.
Whee! Whee!
Man, you learned something new about bombs today.
I did.
Damn.
I knew that the bounce bomb pluses went at a weird angle from fighting Elatrion, but I had no idea, and I didn't even pay attention to the regular ones.
Oh,
I
See
think-
that they went straight up.
I can get
I think
rations by
the
carving these
angle-
fangos. Suddenly my stamina woes are not bad.
I think the angle also applies to underwater, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it... Isn't it the regular bounce bombs that go at an angle underwater, though?
Yeah.
They go like straight forward.
The pluses, I think, were the ones
Oh,
that
yeah,
went straight forward
torpedoes.
underwater.
I think it's just test it out.
Yeah, we'll have to test it next quest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a bounce barrel bomb underwater barrage. Pew, 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 pew,
So, not only do we get to teach our guests something about bombs, but we also get to do some bomb experiments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, next question from Kelbi. Are store-bought bombs just as good as bombs you craft yourself from organic nitro shrooms and gluten-free fire herbs grown in the salt air of Moga, lovingly fertilized with all-natural cat and pig poop?
Ooh.
They actually get their bombs from me, so yes.
Oh, so they're exactly as good.
Yes. So every time you buy a bomb, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. That sounds like a pretty nice business. Has it been doing well for you?
Pretty okay, yeah.
What do you feel like you could do to expand into more markets, or should I say explode into more markets?
I'm also going to try... We're still working on the kinks, but I'm working on a piñata bomb for children's parties.
Oh, you know, for
my.
kids.
Yeah.
Everybody knows, you take the ferry down to Moga, you see a guy named YoJimbo, and everybody knows that YoJimbo's bombs are the bomb. What?
I'm not sure I follow you. You did some weird wordplay there that you just totally lost me. Like, using the word bomb to mean more than one thing in one sentence? Whoa.
Yeah.
That's complicated.
Oh gosh! Sorry, I'm all dramatic here.
Wordplay may be complicated, but bombs are simple.
Yep.
That
No,
sounds
come
like
on.
that sounds like a
Sorry.
tagline right there.
Oh, that hip check. Why?
It's not so much a hip check as that's like an electric slide.
I guess so.
To the left,
Electric Boogaloo.
to the right.
Take that, Rock.
Ah!
All right, next question and final question from Kelbi. Did you name yourself after Akira Kurosawa's YoJimbo, as your avatar implies, or Stan Sakai's Usagi YoJimbo?
Neither, actually. The word YoJimbo just means bodyguard or mercenary. And so that's why I named my character that, because I figure that's pretty much what you do to Moga Village. You just, little sword for hire there.
There you go.
I picked
the
the,
YoJimbo, you know.
I picked the Akira Kurosawa one later because I thought the expression on the guy's face in that image was awesome.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's all we have from Kelbi. So next up, we have Giraffe.
Uh-oh.
We're getting all the animals in here today. And Giraffe's got a Kirin icon, which is funny because Kirin is the Japanese word for giraffe. Humor.
Even though it's sort of a pony.
Yeah. And also, it's meant to be the Chinese mythological beast Kirin. But it's the Japanese word for giraffe, too, so yay. So, Giraffe's first question, has anyone really been far even has decided to use even go want to do look more like?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Has anyone really been far even has decided to use even go want to do look more like?
Yep.
One more time.
Has anyone really been far even has decided to use even go want to do look more like?
Oh, I even.
Okay. That's a pretty old one.
I was actually I was stalling trying to find the response, but I couldn't find it. So
Oh.
shame.
Yeah. Alright, next question. While you're in the kitchen, would you grab me a beer?
No.
That was quick. But I guess a man's got a drink for himself.
It tastes better that way.
Ah, sweet, brachypallium.
Nice.
Did not need it, but it's there.
What do you mean?
I've got like 5 of them.
Hey, you got a gold small Lagombi.
Yeah, I needed gold large.
Oh, that's a shame.
It sure is. We just killed those rabbits for nothing. And that wasn't even my gold smallest.
Oh no,
5 centimeters too large, Lagombi.
she said.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
What's up, Doug?
Poor bunnies.